Hello, I'm Dana Cowley. Welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. Today we're in Salem, Oregon, and we're covering the state legislative issues. My guest today is Representative Sal Esquivel. Sal, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tell us how the state is doing as far as grappling with the budget issues.
Well, we had a projected budget shortfall, which in turn, with the last revenue forecast, we made that up. It was very interesting that we started out with a $275 million hole in the budget that the party that's in charge wanted, and we ended up with a $272 million increase in revenue. So actually we've attained that goal, but the big kicker in the building isn't necessarily the budget, it's the PERS, because if we don't approach the PERS correctly, it'll break the state of Oregon and there won't be a PERS. That's a public employee retirement system. We need to approach that, but in order to approach it, now the party in charge said we will not do anything more with PERS other than what we've done, which is virtually nothing other than kick the can down the road, unless you, we're the minority party, agreed to a $200 million tax increase. And well, wait a minute, we've attained the goals. We have over $2 billion more this biennium than last biennium, and yet it's not enough. I find that interesting, to say the least.
Now, is that because of the cost of living increases going into PERS and that continuing to grow?
Well, PERS itself, example, some of the school districts will be hurt definitely very hard by the cost of PERS. It's over 20 cents per dollar that school districts get are going to a retirement system. And I think they're approaching 25 cents. So that's a quarter of all the money they receive goes into a retirement system, which means they only have 75% of their budget left over, their revenue left over for the salaries, for the other benefits, the insurance, for the cost of the schools and the whole thing. So it's definitely hurt them. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt the schools. And
while we're on the subject of schools, you're sponsoring a flag bill that's moving forward.
Well, yeah, so it went from the House to the Senate, and now it's in the Senate. Senator Hass is hearing it this Thursday. And what started this is in the city of Rogue River, we had a young man Chandler Court, that approached me because he had a principal that wouldn't allow them to do the pledge on a weekly basis, let alone a daily basis.
At a charter school?
No, this was a public brick and mortar school. And so consequently, he did a petition, he got all the town folk involved, put the pressure on the principal, and now they do the pledge at least once a week, which is fine. But that started this thing, and we found out that there's a public charter school in Jackson County that refused to fly the American flag outside as well as do the pledge inside the classroom. So consequently, that's what started me with the bill, and the bill is progressing, and I think we'll have a bill here pretty soon to be signed by the governor that's palatable to everyone. But I can't believe that I have to put a bill in for us to do the Pledge of Allegiance once a week.
And it would be once a week in all public schools in Oregon.
That's correct. I have some amendments. The way it reads now, it's once a day, but right now, but I'm going to amend that to once a week.
And if it passes, when would that take effect and become law?
It would probably, I don't think there's an emergency clause in it, so it'll probably be 90 days after we sign die or the 1st of January.
All right, well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you visiting with us. Thank you for being here. This is Representative Sal Esquivel. He's a Republican representing Medford. I'm Dana Cowley, and you're watching Charter Local Edition Northwest.